We're at the Oregon Historical Society in the Cultural District in downtown Portland. The Historical Society offers free tours and activities for Oregon's children, in fact, serving 8,000 each year, and the tours for children are free. So come check it out. Welcome, everyone. You're watching Comcast News Makers. I'm Ken Ackerman. Well, there are several thousand people living on the streets in the Portland metro area on any given night. Here to give us perspective on this problem is Eric Bauer, Executive Director of Portland Rescue Mission. Thank you very much for being here. Several thousand is a number, probably a zero higher than I would have thought. You know, I thought it was in the hundreds, and you just don't see all these people.
Well, many of the people that are homeless aren't on the street. About half the homeless in America and Portland are women and kids. And on the street's too vulnerable a place to be. So they're in garages, cars, couch surfing. There's all form of homeless folk around, depending on their vulnerability. The ones you see on the street typically are the more tougher, rougher bunch, are the panhandlers.
Is Portland, I don't know how to put this, a homeless-friendly city? I mean, does it attract people that are homeless?
Well, I think Portland's been very good about being compassionate, and there's a lot of good services here for the homeless, which may bring homeless in. It's hard to quantify that. There's a certain mobility to homelessness in general anyway, but we have good services, especially in Old Town, so we can serve them well when they come to us.
So speaking of that, is the city in need of more beds for homeless?
Certainly, absolutely. We shelter about 130 a night, and we're the largest shelter during the winter in Portland, and we could probably double that easily and still be full in the winter months. So there's definitely a need for more beds. The bigger issue, though, is a permanent end to homelessness. How do you get to the core causes of it? In latter days, it was the older alcoholic male was a stereotype of a homeless person. Today, there's drugs, there's sexual addictions, gambling addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, all ages, both genders. It's much more complex. Mental health issues, employment issues, housing costs are going up. So the causality of homelessness has changed and deepened and broadened considerably. You
know, I hear you say women and children and employment issues. In this age of the economic times we're going through, do you see a different demographic of of the homeless?
I see more families becoming homeless because of economics. Also, we at Portland Rescue Mission don't just serve homeless, we serve addicted, and we also serve folks meals, anyone a meal. And the biggest change I've seen is a lot of folks coming to us to eat that aren't homeless. They have an apartment, they rent, they were working, they lost a job, they got to pick apartment or food. They pick apartment and come to us for food. So we see folks coming through our lines now we've never seen before that are employable people who just lost their work.
Can you give me an idea of what goes on at the Portland Rescue Mission on a daily basis?
Sure. We offer two primary services. Outreach services that provide the basic needs of life to several hundred people a day. Meals, warm meals every day and night. Beds, bathroom service, mail service, toiletries, a listening ear. Those are the outreach services, probably 500-600 people a day. Then we also have recovery services, addictions recovery. Since a lot of the folks that are homeless are in addictions. So we offer over 100 people a day recovery work. About a one-year program, one for men and one for women and kids.
How many volunteers does it take to help do what you do?
We probably have about 5,000 a year.
5,000 volunteers?
Yes. Several hundred probably on a weekly basis that come regularly. They're really part of our organization, intimately part of our organization.
And if someone wants to volunteer, how would they get involved?
www.portlandrescuemission.org would get to us.
And you say $1.88 would feed one person a day?
One meal, you betcha.
Okay. All right, thank you very much, Eric Bauer, for giving us some perspective as to what goes on, and we appreciate you joining us here at the Oregon Historical Society. Come on down, it is a wonderful place to visit. Founded back in 1898, it's viewed as Oregon State History Museum and Research Library. Also, take a look at this penny. This is the reason we're called Portland. Heads Portland, tails Boston. Good thing heads won. For the crew here, I'm Ken Ackerman. Make it a great day.